Boys and girls, welcome back to Hey Bartender. My name is Gustavo Rojas, your personal bartender. And hey, here we go again with another fun and delicious recipes for all of you that, New Year's, Thanksgiving, I don't know, Christmas. Thank you, producer. I don't know what else. Halloween, your birthday, Cinco de Mayo, all those fun celebrations, all those fun days. And then you wake up with that one too many. Okay, so as a good bartenders, we're always going to tell you how to get there, but also we have to tell you how to fix and undo the damage. So please stay with me. Let me show you how we're going to be doing 4 cocktails to take care of that nasty hangover. All right, so taking care of the hangover, well, that is actually kind of tough. Basically, what we're talking about is a really case of a dehydration in your system. And probably it is because of all the sugar that you ingested the night prior to that. Obviously, some people, they like to drink some wine, which is going to be a little bit more hard to take care, or a beer, which actually the last thing that you want to see is a beer at the next day. So bear with me on these ones. Trust me, all these ones, they work perfectly fine. So starting with the number one, I used to work for one lovely location that is located in Hillcrest. They're all over the place by now. It is a fantastic company. Huge shout out to Snooze AM Eatery. This place is based on breakfast. And one of the main things that we actually used to take care of in the location in Hillcrest is the staff that they used to get off from the hospital really late or very early in the morning. 6 o'clock, that's the time that they leave, checked out, and the first thing that they have to come over at the Snooze is to have a cocktail. So let me show you the Palomimosa. So this is actually a variation of the mimosa, but it's actually towards the Paloma. So what we're gonna need is we're gonna need a champagne flute. We're gonna need a little bit of Espumante, so you can do champagne, you can do Prosecco, you can do some Cava, you can do some Brut. Always when you open these things, never let go the thumb on top of the cork. One of these days I will tell you why. So, main thing of this is you need all your ingredients perfectly chill. So we're gonna go for a little bit above half of the champagne flute. We're gonna put 1.5 ounces of fresh grapefruit juice. We're gonna grab some Saint Germain, which is elderflower liqueur. We're gonna go for 1/2 ounce. And we're gonna finish it with tequila blanco. In my case, I'm using Centenario Plata. I like to use 3/4 ounce for it. Obviously, this thing works with me. Simple as that. And for a garnish, you can put your lovely slice of grapefruit. Okay, this will be the first cocktail. Second cocktail, well, if you happen to live in Tijuana, in California, Southern California, or you happen to be traveling to the most visited city in the world at one point, Tijuana. If you've never been to the place El Sótano Suizo, the Swiss basement, you've never been in Tijuana. It is one of the most iconic locations and one of the most popular places to have the Clamato. So the Clamato is one of those things that every single Mexican loves. Let's start with one of these nice globe cup, but you can make it also in one of these shaker glasses. Either way, it's gonna work perfectly fine. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna rub your lime in one side of the glass, and you're gonna do a heavy dip on Tajin. Once that is done, we're gonna use some fresh lime juice and get 1/2 ounce of lime juice. You're gonna use, producer, how am I saying this? Worcestershire Sauce? Did I pronounce it right?
Worcestershire.
That. I'm sorry. Uh, why they make these things so hard to say? We call it salsa inglesa. So salsa inglesa, we're gonna go for 2 dashes. We're gonna have some seasoning Maggi. And we're gonna have also a couple dashes. Pepper. Salt. We're gonna put some ice. Here's the fun part. You're gonna have some perfectly chopped baby clams. I don't know if the camera can see it. And we're gonna put 2 really good spoons. So for this guy, we can do a couple variations, okay? My favorite is just go directly with just the Clamato. The last thing that I need is more alcohol. That'll be perfect. Obviously, you're gonna leave the little spoon inside to catch up with all your clam. Now, what you want to do is just to put a little bit more, spike it up a little bit. You can add 1.5 ounces of vodka, or what you can do is put them in a taller glass and fill it up the rest with Buenavesa, which is California, South California, Mexican lager. And it has a little bit of a hint of lime and salt. So that'll be perfect for the second part or the second cocktail to take care of your hangover. Now, moving on, we're gonna have a third one, which is my favorite. Every single time that we end up having a little one too many, we always go for what is called the Chelada. So what is a Chelada? Super easy and nothing out of the planet. You're gonna go for a heavy salt and Tajin rim on a tall glass. You're gonna go for ice and 3/4 ounce fresh lime juice. Modelo Especial or Negra Modelo, that is my selection, but you can use any Mexican Pilsner. Dos Equis, Bohemia, Carta Blanca, Cerveza Estrella, blah, 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 blah. And what you don't want to do is actually to get the actual foam or the bubbles touching the rim, because otherwise it's going to bake a lot more and you're going to be spilling the whole cocktail. Put your lime on it, and if you want to, add a little splash of Clamato on top. That'll be your cocktail number 3. Now, cocktail number 4. This is going to be a beautiful Italian variation of one of the classics. And I'm talking about the Negroni Sbagliato. So the Negroni Sbagliato, it was made at the Basso bar in the city of Milan. And this is basically one variation of the Negroni. So what we're going to do is get our mixed glass. We're not gonna need too much ice because I'm gonna make kind of like small with this. 3/4 of Campari. Uh-oh, I'm lost. Shoot, thank you. Ha! 3/4 of vermouth, sweet vermouth. And let's get them chill. Few stirs in it. And what we're going to do is substitute the gin for Espumante. In this case, we can use some Prosecco, which will be the first, the nicest Italian one. Strain it up. Top it up with your Espumante. And we're gonna garnish with an orange wedge. Actually, let's make it nice and pretty this way. There we go. All right. So for those rough days, you guys, there you have it. The Palomimosa, the Clamato, the Chelada, and the Negroni Sbagliato. I hope you guys enjoy it and take care of that hangover. See you next time.